Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me, Roblox, and in today's video, we're going to be going over a updated trading guide for Grow a Garden in 2025. So if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe. So you guys, we're going to be going over a brand new up-to-date trading guide for Grow a Garden. Now, of course, as you guys know, there's been a lot of updates since I last uploaded, and that is why I wanted to make a new trading guide video, not to only just help new people coming to Grow a Garden, but anybody that has not just been up to date like me when regarding Grow a Garden. Now, I have technically, of course, been, up to date because, of course, to make this video and to make an updated trading guide, I kind of had to get a refresher as to what's going on with this game. So, yeah, let's get into this video now. Before we do I actually do have a Discord, and if you guys do want to join that Discord, link for that will be in the description below. That is my community Discord, and that is basically where you can hang out, trade, and do all different types of things. So yeah, let's get on with this trading guide. So the first thing I kind of want to go over is, of course, the important key factors of trading, and especially with pets. So as you guys know, you always will have pets in Grow a Garden. Now there's a couple factors as to what makes a pet worth a lot of value and what, of course, makes it not worth a lot of value. So of course, as you guys can see, I can pick up my moon cat right here, and the reason why my moon cat, I'm gonna hold it out just because why not, right? So this is my moon cat right here, and there's a couple factors as to what can make a moon cat rare, or it can make a dragonfly rare, or anything like that. The first thing I will say is actually the size. Now, of course, they come in all different shapes and sizes, but mostly just sizes, as of course, this with these kilograms here, and of course, the bigger they are, the more rare they are. And of course, another factor too, which is just right below that, is the age. So if you actually go into any type of trading servers or anything like that, you'll see that a lot of people are looking for pets with high ages. This is because if you want to actually get pet mutations, which is actually now over here, you actually have to have a pet that is level 50 or higher. So me personally, since I haven't been playing, I don't have any pets that of course meet that criteria to, of course, get pet mutations. So that means, they aren't as favorable in the trading aspect. Another key thing I also want, of course, to go over is obviously that different pets have different abilities. So like the dragonfly, it can actually turn different plants and stuff into gold, or different plants in your garden to gold. So that's basically what it does. Of course, I don't have really insane, pets besides like my moon cat and a couple other things I have going on here, as you guys can see. But besides that, there's not a whole lot going on over here. But yeah, those are the key main factors I kind of wanted to just go over real quick. And yeah, we're gonna get on to our next topic, and yeah, let's get right on into it. So you guys, the next thing I actually want to go over is Discords. Discords are very, very important, and of course play a big key factor into Grow a Garden trading. And as you guys know, Grow a Garden is supposed to be coming out with a trading feature. Now, of course, since that is not, of course, in the game at the moment, that means Discord servers are a high priority for you to use if you're going to be getting into trading for, of course, Grow a Garden. So I'm going to be kind of going over the basics and stuff, and things to look out for when you're trading on Discord or just Grow a Garden in general. So the first thing I do want to go over here is not going first. This NGF, this means not going first. Now, this can usually mean that the person that, of course, that is saying this is trying to scam you. Now, you may wonder, well, if nobody's going first, who's going to be going first? That's going to be you, and of course, if you go first, and they can just leave the lobby after that once they got whatever they wanted off of you. So that makes, of course, not going first very, very sketchy. Now, how do we get around not going first? People that want to say not going first. Well, there are these things called a middleman. A middleman is kind of the in-between of people who say they don't want to go first, and of course, we'll exchange the items between each other, and of course that means you have a less likelihood of getting scammed. Now, of course, middlemans can also be scams as well. So like, there could be middleman scammers. So of course, you want to always look out for those. Now, another key thing you also want to look an eye out for is vouches. Now, as you guys can see, vouches here. This guy said he vouched Ghost Killer Hero. So did he just vouch himself? This guy just vouched himself. So obviously, that's not like anything serious at all, or like true. Basically, this guy says he has 19 vouches, or maybe he said someone scammed me, his name is Largo, and he has 19 vouches. It's kind of hard to determine what that's going on there. But of course, vouchers available basically are like a proof, or a way to show proof of if somebody's legit or not. Now, vouchers can also be fake too, so that's of course something else to always keep in mind. Now, you know, you'll have, of course, a bunch of Grow a Garden servers. Obviously, I'm going to plug my own here. Link for those will all be in the description. But yeah, basically, you know, good servers, good, you know, Grow a Garden servers, and I'm not going to say, because mine definitely doesn't have this yet, is scam awareness. Now, you know, usually good Grow a Garden servers will always try and keep you up to date with, of course, the different types of scams people are using. Now, there are, of course, really big servers that always actually do keep up to date. I got to start working on mine. I just haven't because I hadn't had the time to do it. But of course, yeah, you know, scam awareness is a really good channel to always look at. You know, they'll also have stock bots too, so this will always show you what is currently in the stock even when you're not online, which of course, again, is overpowered because that means, you know, you can just check your phone and know what's in the shop without even having to really get on the game. And of course, you know, if there's nothing that's worth your time, like, you know, bamboo or whatever, then don't get on, because, you know, there's nothing good in the seed shop. But of course, that is not entirely related to trading. That's just something I want to kind of go over because that's what good servers are supposed to have when regards to trading servers in general on Grow a Garden. So yeah, I think that's all I actually do have for, of course, Discord. And let's get back onto Grow a Garden. So guys, another thing I also wanted to, you know, just tell you guys about is, of course, you know, when you're trading, what you should always be looking out for is actually being able to do it in private servers. Private servers in Grow a Garden are free, so always make sure to make use of the private servers. This is the best way to trade effectively and seamlessly because, you know, if you're in a public server and stuff and you're trying to trade, you know, other players can, you know, kind of interfere in different ways with that, even if they're like stealing stuff off your farm or something like that. It's just, that's just how it is. Just make use of the private servers. That's all I really have to say going over that. But I'm actually going to be showing you guys a other method that you can use to get a bunch of rare pets and stuff. Now, I will let you know this will cost some money. You know, you might have to borrow mommy's credit card if you want to get on a hold of some of these items. But this is how you get a hold of rare pets and just rare items in general. And yeah, let's get right on into that. So guys, the last thing I actually have here to show for today's video is, of course, Eldorado. Now, there is a bunch of different sites, not just including Eldorado, that offer these types of features and stuff. Now, of course, this is against the terms of service, so of course, that's what I mean. Don't, you know, do this unless you know the risks that come with this. I'm just kind of showing you it because, of course, again, this whole guide is technically educational purposes, and, you know, I want to show you guys every type of different way possible that I know of on how to get different rare items, or just, you know, best way to make use of your trading. So, you know, let's say, of course, you know, you don't have time to trade, you work, you're employed, you know, you just don't really have the time on hand, but you have the money, right? And then, of course, you can go onto sites like Eldorado and, of course, buy the rare pets. And the good thing about Eldorado is that they're very strict on, of course, you know, locking down on no scammers. All right, so, you know, they'll have different sellers and stuff here that have really high vouchers and stuff, and this gives you an idea that they're you know, legit or not, you know. And of course, as you can see, this guy has a raccoon and a dragonfly, both really two rare pets that you can get. And of course, again, though, they want $13.50 for it, which, you know, is not entirely too bad for, you know, for a game that's just pixel based. But again, you are spending money to get these items, so just always keep that in mind. So yeah, let's get back on, of course, to Grow a Garden. So yeah, guys, I think that's all I actually do have for this guide. And yeah, guys, if you guys did go into enjoying today's video, please make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And also join my Discord. Link for that will be in the description below. But without further ado, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.